Octo, good experience. Here we go. Can you tell me if you can hear or see me? Because I tell you what, we've got a problem on the camera. Got a problem on the camera. Anybody hear me? Anybody see me? Let me know, and I'll get straight into this. And I'm going to just pull up the game. There we go. Anybody out there hear me? That's all I'm asking. Can you hear me? Because if not, we got a problem on the stream. One person in there. Octo gifted experience. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? They scored. Fuck me. Jeez, what a day this is. What a day this is turning out to be. Martin BQN, can you hear me? Give me a shout. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Anybody? I know the mic is bouncing, and I know it's bouncing down there, but can you hear me? Audio is good. Thank you, Pickle Kisser. Pickle Kisser. Thank you very much, buddy. We got a total bad screen on, guys. I can't see the game on this, but I can see the game on my other channel. So today, we got a bit of a problem with technical things. I don't know why. Martin BQ, and I can hear you. Beautiful. Audio is good. They scored. Yes, I know. This is bad, bad, bad. Is it an omen? Is it an omen? Stick with it. Stick with it. You know, it's so nasty when you can't see yourself. But I got a reason. I can understand what's going on. There's two types of streams being built in the background. Anyway, we're going to get into the game, bringing up the game itself, and we'll watch the match and we'll go a different route. But I'm still with you. You're still in the chat. Everything's good. So keep it going as normal. Keep it going as per normal. I tell you. I had to panic back to get this up and running. But hey, come on, boys in red, blue and white. Kiefer Moore now takes the throw in. Well done. Good to be back. Good to be back. I tell you. Good to be back. Let's get that out of there. I'm a little bit confused here with this new screen system, but I didn't expect this to go wrong today. But hey, no problem, no problem. TXT, thank you, buddy. Audio is good. Let's get into this and have a game today. Just setting up, like I say, it's a bit of a panic stations coming into this one, the way it was. But we are good now, finally set up, and I'm setting things up. Phew! Beauty, beauty, beauty. Phil's on the bench looking good. Wowza, wowza, wowza. Thank you ever so much, guys, for your patience and sticking with me and letting me know that the audio is good. I got great visual, but I just don't have the same screens as normal, but I'm going to be pulling up everything else. I've got all the scores and everything still to come through. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's Sergey Yakirovich, the coach. He's 1-0 up. But Wrexham now on the ball. Need to start playing expansive football. There's a big pitch here. Need to use it. Nathan now trickery. Goes back. Dan Scar holds it up. Gets it back again. Wrexham looking like a little bit anxious on the ball. Just need to slow it down a touch. But one goal doesn't separate it. And if we're going to get scored on, hey, let's just have that one goal. Let's just have that one goal. Bellumi, not normally the regular in this team. There's a few changes on Hull City's team and all the lovely work I was going through until I realized there was no sound. Then I realized there was no sound. So sad to say, I was talking for no good reason other than just talking. So, 32 red big billboards. Let's have a big game today. Wrexham, come on now. Scored on early. Like I say, I'd sooner get an early goal than get scored on late. You've got plenty of time to get back into it. But the point is, Wrexham don't need to be anxious. Just need to stay with it. Stick with it, and you will be good. Pandur on his own 6-yard lock. Takes a look, takes a touch. He must be feeling quite good right now. Wrexham will have chances. There's no doubt about it. Wrexham will have the chances. I'm going to make one quick change in the lighting. Just a second, guys. Okay, there we go. I tell you, in behind the scenes, well done, Arthur. Nice ball over the top, but Arthur reads it very well, keeps us in the game. Martin BQN says, Phil has lots of notes already. I bet he does. I bet he does. Beautiful scenes, though. If you can't play football on this field, I think you'll have a problem. Nice big field. Good enough for a Premiership club to play on. And Hull City not so long ago were in the Premier League. Wrexham on their own box now. Maxi Kluth going down the line. Nice bounce would have helped Kiefer there, but not a kind bounce. I like what I see so far. Yes, we might be a goal down, but I do like what I see with Wrexham on the ball today. We seem to be more expansive with the play. And there seems to be an actual understanding of where the ball needs to go, apart from that last touch there from Kiefer. But nice idea. Don't expect Nathan to battle for the ball. He's a soft touch. Ball into the box. Not a great clearance. Oh, put it away, son. Oh, my life. Kiefer, take a touch. Jesus, mother of God. Take a touch. Kiefer, looking like Lewis O'Brien, blazing it wide of the post. Wow, look at this. A terrible clearance, yeah? Lucky, but why are you blazing that off target? Thump it, full ball, low and hard, on target. He doesn't even hit the target. Criminal miss. That's a bad one by Kiefer. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Into the chat. Octo Gifted Experience says, I need to see Broadhead take the initiative. Yeah, really, you do. I want somebody to tell me, can you see me on screen? That's the next question I've got, because like I say, we've been trapped between a stream and a webcam, and we can't tell you why. So certain things are not acting normal. The chat is normal. My view to the game is normal. But there's other things that I don't see. So let me know, can you see my pretty face on screen or not? Is this just audio? Somebody tell me. Could be a goal fest, no video. Right, no video. That's amazing. That's amazing. I don't know what's going on with this, but I'll tell you what, I'll keep talking it as far as the game goes, but I have no idea what's going wrong with this today. I mean, I do know my technical stuff, but all I can give you today is this, what I've got, but I will find out what it was. But boy, oh boy. Recently, YouTube has been an absolute nausea for me. It took everything I've got to get back on with the video, with the audio, guys. I got to tell you, it took everything I've got to come back with the audio. Audio nice and crisp. That's the main thing. Sad to say, you can't see my pretty face today. I don't know why. Not a problem. Wrexham on their own back line now. Arthur goes long. Not a great clearance, but it does get to halfway. Hull City picking it up on the halfway line, moving the ball backwards now. Finding a lot of confidence since they're 1-0 up. Not really rushing the issue, taking their time on the ball. They can do. They've got that go-ahead goal. So important. The big go-ahead goal. Let's see what happens next. Ball down the line now. On the edge of the box. Hull City. Nice play there. Should not be a foul. Should not be a foul. Should not be a foul. Scar leaning in a little bit. Hanging on slightly. Ball was going to be running out of play, and he wasn't going to get the cross in there. Yabi goes down a little easy, but hey, referee says, I like to award things, but not this time. Goal kick. Arthur now with the box. Going long. Headed on there. Nice interception by Kiefer. Can he win it back? Nathan needs to be a bit more... I keep saying this about Nathan Broadhead. He needs to start to appreciate what's happening around him a little bit more. Try to see what's happening. Hull City on the edge of the box playing tic-tac-toe, looking like they want to get scored on. Wrexham coming in too late with that, and that's going to go flying down the wing. Further down the wing, going out for a throw. What is it with the Patagonia outfits? Are they lucky for us, or are they not lucky? What I can say on the streaming stuff, I think we're getting closer to going full ball streaming. So we're stuck in between a stream and a webcam situation right now. That's why there's no video. We'll get to the bottom of it. Don't worry. 1-0 down. Let's see what happens. Hull City 1-0 up. Ipswich Town are also 1-0 up on Stoke City. Jaden Philogene on 2 minutes. So it's not just Wrexham. They get scored on early today. And Bristol City. There we go. I'll tell you what, there's all sorts of technical things going sideways here. Leicester City is 1-0 up at Bristol. So we've had 3 early goals. The only one, Derby County, Millwall, 0-0 so far. 3 goals early. That can all change. Early goals, late goals. Wrexham need a goal. Ball coming all the way over now. Dominic Hyam on the ball. Shuttles it now. Gets caught in possession. Doesn't deliver the pass. Too much time on the ball there, Dominic. Go to the ball, go to the ball, go to the ball. Pickle Kisser, thank you, buddy. No video yet, but audio is coming in crisp and clear. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I don't know that I'm going to get the video back today, but I tell you what, I'm not happy with that situation. It's just so as you know. The main thing is we can get the ball. Nice steal now. Nathan going forward. What's he going to do? Looks like he's going to take the shot. Has no options. Goes wide. Ryan Barnett now stroking past the defender. Does he get the cross in? Doesn't get the cross in. It's blocked. Ball still in play. Goes out for the throw. Ryan now with the ball. I have to say, though, the MKM, lovely stadium, eh? And the 18 million for the cop stand and all the arguing going on about Wrexham's 18 million cop stand. All I can do is throw my 5 pence in, or my 2 cents. The 18 million coming through grants. Taxpayers, some taxpayers, not all taxpayers, are not happy with the situation that it's for a company worth 350 million. Yeah, Wrexham's worth 350 million, yeah? And a few fans are not happy that that's the case, that they get the money from the tax man through us, yada, yada, tax dollars, tax pounds, and it gets spent on a big club. Well, if you look at the North American market, it's not such an unusual picture. And if you look at the safety and how the stadiums are kept up, etc., in North America, it's the way things are done regular out here. I think that people need to look at it and think out of the box. Yes, it's tax dollars, and you can argue about that for sure. But look at the longevity. And look at what Wrexham has done for the community, the club, in the last few years. The tourism is going through the roof, yeah? £24 million roughly last year on tourism dollars coming into Wrexham. That's more than 18 million, yeah? So when you look over the years, the dollars spent on the cop and on the stadium and on the club, it's all about longevity. Concerts, matches, international matches, all sorts of events are coming in. And the bigger the attendance, well, the more cookies you can sell. So at the end of the day, I'm not against the 18 million. I'm absolutely understanding where the tax players are. Great save, definitely. Great save by Arthur. But whole buzzing around the box, shot coming in, way over, way wide. Crooks may want to take that again. But again, my take on the final 18 million is that, yes, it may not appease a lot of taxpayers, but it will appease the community and it will keep us on the map. And more money coming into the club, more people buying tickets for whatever event, it's all going back into the club. It's all going back into the community because revenue sharing will happen. So it's not going to be that won't put money back into the community over years. It will. Ryan Barnett on the sidelines, not feeling very good right now. Phil J. Weston, come on, you Reds. Let's start clicking. Absolutely, Phil. Absolutely. Absolutely. Phil Parkins sitting on the bench there, taking his time, pondering. 23 minutes gone. One down. Things need to start happening. If I was Phil, I would revert to putting the long ball into the play. Hull City's back line needs to be shaken. Right now, they're having an easy day. We need to start clicking, just like Phil J. Weston says. We've got to start clicking pretty quick. And do we see two halves, a game in the first half and a game in the second half? It would be interesting. It would be interesting. Let's see what does happen. But again, thank you guys for sticking with the commentary. Hope you're enjoying the match. My apologies for no video today. We'll talk to YouTube about that and see what the heck went wrong with that. Well, I tried 3 times to get the picture up. Nothing doing. And I'm not going to kill it again. I'm going to keep this going as it is. At halftime, it will be a quiet halftime. Obviously, then we're back for the second half. So playing it differently today, but we're playing it nonetheless, and I would not give up. Hull City battling on the line. Kiefer Moore comes up with the ball, and that really is a ball to nowhere. Nice idea, Kiefer. And so far, Kiefer really has missed an open goal and hasn't really found his boots yet, whether that be passing or shooting. So let's hope that Kiefer can get in there. Let's hope he can. Kent Alberta X, does Phil have a suspension? Yes, mate, he does. Yes, he's on the bench for too much yippity-yappity. And that came in from the last match. Doesn't stop him doing his job, though, Kent. I mean, he can get messages down to the line. But it does make it a little bit awkward for him. And to be honest with you, if you're not really ripping and assaulting a referee in a bad way, I say grow some bloody skin, referees, linesmen, especially the fourth officials who like to piss everybody off, yeah? Grow some skin. It's a sport, for crying out loud. It's not picture by numbers. It's a sport. It's a physical sport. People get passionate. So I think they need to cut the coaches some slack. If you're not in someone's face and ripping their family and ripping everything about them, it's about the match. And you can understand. So it's a time for the woke refereeing to stop. Hull City now, inside their own half, going forward, down the line. Well challenged. Hull City getting the second ball. Should be a handball there. Well done. It is a handball. Wrexham free kick. Jimmy Mack on the ball. Joseph wants to play basketball, not football. Wrexham continue to operate the ball through the middle. And I tell you now, has it worked yet? Has it worked yet? Channeling the ball through the middle. Has it worked in this game? Not yet. You can see the intent, but it hasn't worked yet. Arthur Geldard, just glad you're back. What a great place to be. Thank you so much for that kindness. Ollie McBurney on the sideline warming up, but Arthur Geldard, thank you so much. Make me feeling a lot better on a situation where I'm not feeling good about the technical situation right now. But I tell you, if I wasn't such a bug, I wouldn't even be here, because most people would have given up. I tried 4 times to get us online, and I did. Nice capture by Pandur. Hull playing with fire on their own back line. Are they going to get caught out on their own back line? Many, many times they have been. But are they? Otto Gildard says, any comment on speculation that Andy Cannon and Jay Rodriguez are coming back? You know, Andy Cannon, haven't heard too much about him. Yes, the injury is healing and training, etc. But Jay Rodriguez, I've got my opinion on him. Goodbye. Sell him. If anybody will buy him. I can't see anybody wants to buy him. Jay Rodriguez, I couldn't see him coming back to this club, guys, and I'll tell you why. Ask yourself one simple question deep down in your hearts. You saw what he did last time he was with us on the field, and that was a league lower, and he couldn't do it. He was literally out of water, a fish out of water. They're nearly there, man. Remember all last season, I was saying, Jay Rodriguez, they're nearly there, man. I don't want to see this guy as much as I don't want to see Connor Cody ever again wear a Wrexham shirt. Neither will bring us any joy. They are passengers, literal dead wood passengers. There's a few dead wood passengers that I would get rid of. Cody's one, and Rodriguez is the other. I got nothing personal in this. My take is our team, what we need for the best in every position, and how we're going to get there. And literally, Rodriguez, no pace. May have a nice touch, but you got to have fitness. You got to be young. The championship, it doesn't entertain old men very well. You're not a Jimmy Mack every day of the week. Nice trick-tac-toe in there. Ball coming across. Headed in, son. I tell you, was he pulled down? Was he pulled down? Looks like a bit of an ask, but referee says no. Dangerous opposition. Hull City, dangerous opposition, but nice play. Jimmy Mack, take a closer look. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's still offside. It would never have counted. He was offside. But Nathan Broadhead shown exactly what he can do. Yeah, absolutely. It's not my fault, but bloody hell, it kicks you in the balls when you can't get to see yourself because you know everything's running correctly. That's the one thing they say on the videos, YouTube, like, don't bother watching to see your face when you hit live. You won't see your face. Then eventually it'll come to you. I'm looking at a blue screen. It's a lovely blue screen. But it's not the scenery with the Christmas lights in behind me that I had ready for everybody. Just saying. We had a nice, and all the balls. You remember Wilson out of Castaway? Well, we got 2 balls on the screen or on the set always, yeah? They're not called Wilsons. They're called Wrexhams. And both of the Wrexhams have got Santa Claus hats on. So when we get back for the next match, you'll be able to see the Wrexhams left and right of me with the Santa hats and all the Christmas lights and all that nice work I did for us to get us a Christmas feel. Anyway, Hull City on the line. 30 minutes gone. going backwards. And they can afford to. 1-0 up. There's no rush for these guys. No rush whatso. Bloody ever. 4 losses in 6. 3 losses in 4. Crossing in. Oh, danger, danger, danger. Takes the deflection. I tell you what. Ndala must be thinking how he doesn't make it 2-0. Dangerous situation. The ball comes across down the line. Nice tic-tac-toe. Gets the cross in. First time here. Loads of space. Nice block by Maxi Cleworth. Paul Cleworth, if you're listening, that guy's playing out of his skin today. Great defending by Max again. The 23-year-old is playing like a 53-year-old. So experienced for such a young man. Absolutely brilliant. As for Jay Rodriguez, Kent Alberta says, loan him. Ball in the middle. It's in the mixer. It's dangerous. Cleared again. Wrexham riding their luck in the first half. 1-0 down. There has been opportunities for Hull to make it 2. And as of yet, Wrexham are yet to scare Ivor Pandur in goal for Hull City. We've got a man down. He's grasping something. Check out where that hand is, guys. Do you see where he's holding? I tell you, he must have been kicked right in the groin. Yeah, I think he has. Yeah, it's a bit of a sore one. Let's have a look. See, you can see when he gets kicked. Boom, 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 boom. Tick tock. There you go. Oh, I tell you. Oh, I tell you. Oh, I tell you. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. Watch this. Stomp. Oh, Dan Scar stomps on the little man in the middle. Have a laugh at that, guys. The little man in the middle got crushed by Scar's cleats. I tell you. His missus might have to inspect what happened there later. Woo. Have a look. Now, this is going to really cement it. I hope we see it coming back. There's the block. Obviously, we won't, but nice save by Arthur. And again, double saved. Goes over. Unlucky for Arthur. Really unlucky for Arthur. That was nearly the double save that he's done so often recently. But let's face it, when you're doing double saves as a keeper in front of the net, it means the forwards on the other team got there first. They won the first ball. Then they won the second ball. We got to win them first balls and avoid danger. Just saying. But yeah, Kent Alberta Rex, loan him out. Absolutely. Pickle Kisser, greatest player last season. Ha, ha, ha. Absolutely talking about Jay Rodriguez. And, absolutely. Diddy Scott says Jay Rodriguez ended up playing number 6 last year. Never will understand why Parky kept starting him other than because of the salary paid. Absolutely, fella. On the money, Scott. On the money. Paid money, yes. 22 still grabbing what's left of his manhood. Dan Scars cleated it to the size of a 6-year-old. Keep laughing. Kent Alberta Rex. Ward's coming back. Who does Cannon replace? I would have thought Barney Cody to a Wolves as manager. Who does he replace? I'm going to read that again. Kent Alberta. Ward's coming back. Yep. Who does Cannon replace? Nobody. I think Andy Cannon is going to be squad or on the bench. I don't think he's stepping back into this team automatically. It'll be from the bench when he does arrive back. And there on in, if he takes his opportunity, he can ride long and probably win a place back. But I would say he's been out so long, 29-year-old, it's going to be very hard for him to become a number 1 player in this team again. I look for Andy. I love him. And he's done some great work for the club over the years. But I look for Andy to work his magic from the bench and not as a starter coming back. Hull City now with the throw-in, looking down the line. 34 minutes in. Wrexham fans still waiting for some joy at the MKM. Ball cuts inside. Hull City still in possession. It's very tight. Well worked, though. Taps off. Keeps it playing alive. Does the cross come across? It does come across. Right side of the field. Taps it off. Needs to be a bit quicker, but they do eventually work it to the right side. Watch for the ball inside. There it goes. Little quick cross. Oh, my life. I tell you what, we got to start picking our asses up. We're just letting them walk through. That is criminal defending. Look, if I can tell you what's happening next with the through ball there, someone's got to start picking this up. And I tell you, that should have been 2-0. We could theoretically be 3-0 down here tonight. I tell you what, people are sleeping. But give it credit. Max Cleworth, again, seems to be the youngest man in defence, but the most experienced right now, giving us everything he's got. I tell you now, thank the heavens for Max Cleworth, not just tonight, but all through the season. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Came all the way through the club. One of our own. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, Max. Keep it going, son. Keep it going. And if anybody comes a-looking, you're going to pay big money. We are not sellers. We're buyers. Wrexham's not a selling club. It's a buying club. Nathan on the ball, in trouble, coughs it up, and that's what I was asking you for. Why are you coming so far back? Ball down the right side. Shot in, save, rebound, cleared. Nathan, get up top, son. Then, oh, this is danger, this is danger, this is danger. I might tell you, I tell you. We are riding our luck, guys. Holy shamoly. Free pug show if you're driving around. We are battling. And I tell you what, battling, but coughing up and making life hard for ourselves in our own final third. And a free shot given away there. Boy, oh boy, we are asking for trouble. Leicester City 2-0 up against Bristol City. Ipswich 1-0 up still against Stoke City. Derby 0-0 still with Millwall. And as you know, it's 1-0 Hull City. 4 games coming off today. Come on, you Reds. Let's have it. Let's get working. Let's get into this. Let's get the ball stroking around into feet, not into Hull City feet. The passing needs to be clicking. So does the team. And Phil, Jay Weston, we haven't started to click yet. Hopefully second half with the hairdryer, and Phil will rip people new arseholes. We'll get something going on. Ball into the box, headed, well done, repelled by Wrexham. Nathan tries to bring it down, does bring it down, fouled in the process, no foul referee. A lightning pass to the wing, and he can't stop that one going straight out of play. Straight out of play. When he took that shot, as you can see in the rebound, we are asking for him to take the shot. Nobody was closing the ball down. We've got to start pressuring the ball in and around the box, not dive in the challenge, but pressure the ball. Kent Alberta Rex says, one in the nuts. It was one in the nuts club. You're absolutely bloody right, mate. Phil J. Weston, got to keep it tight, though. If we go 2 down, it's a long way back. It so is. We, I don't think, have got 3 goals in us tonight. Now watch us go score 10. But I don't think we got 3 goals in us tonight. The 1-1 that I did talk about in the pre-game, go back and check it. The proverbial 1-1 would be a great result right now. Ball down the right side now. Hull City bossing it in the final third. Cross in, takes the deflection. Does he take the shot? Yes, he does. Goes through 3 players and unfortunately can't take the ball with him. Kiefer Moore now tried to win it up top, doesn't win it. And Hull City are winning every single ball, every second ball, and literally bossing the play. Ball going out for a throw-in, perhaps. Cameraman, keep the ball on camera. Phil J. Weston, got to agree with you. Phil says, come on, lads, wake up. Tex Fest says, thanks for being here. Stevie, sorry I got to leave early. Hey, mate, I'll tell you what. You got to go. I'll keep you informed. Keep it on your phone. Kent Alberta X not looking good so far. I got to agree with you. Grizzly in the house, buddy. How you doing? We've not been the same since Broadhead has been starting in front of Windhouse. Makes no sense. Clap. I got to agree. Listen, you come in here as the most expensive player. You got 5 goals on the season. That's not doing terrible. But you come in here as the best player, you have to bring a top performance every match. Otherwise, people start talking. And Windhouse is a producer. Corner in, cleared by Wrexham. On the edge of the box. There's a fight for the ball. Ryan Barnett, run, Ryan. And he doesn't get there, but he's running. Ryan is running. Hull City now stroking to the left side, moving it forward. No, they're going to move it over the top and back into central defence. Just inside their own half. Coming over to the right side, back into the middle, still in their own half. Pushing it left side. 39 minutes in. 39 minutes in, nothing doing so far for Wrexham. We're going to be bringing up the table here, and we're bringing up the stats and the matches. Going to take a quick score on the matches for you. 2-0 Leicester over Bristol, 1-0 Hull, you know that. 1-0 Stoke City down at Ipswich Town. And obviously, Derby County, 0-0 so far. Hull City seem quite content to throw the ball around in their own backyard. No one's chasing. Referee's got the arm up. Call going for Wrexham. Grizzly says, we've not been the same since Broadhead has been starting up front ahead of Windhouse. Who else agrees with that? Who else agrees with that? Because I'll tell you what, it's a fair point. Wrexham currently sitting 14th, losing 1-0. Thank you, Phil J. Weston. Long Hail Mary, free kick to the right side. Do we win the ball? No, again, we lose the first ball. Second ball, we're winning that. It's going all the way back to Arthur. Arthur might well have taken a touch there, but he does get the ball upfield. Kiefer wins the header. Hull City win the next header. Hull City win the second header. And this tic-tac-toeing finds their place on the right wing again. Crunching tackle coming in. That should be a Wrexham throw. Absolutely well done, linesman. Well done, linesman. Dominic Hyam with a crunching tackle. Wins the throw in. Hyam on the ball right now. Edge of his box. Comes across. Dan Scarr. Dan Scarr playing very decently. 15 games so far this season. Ball through the middle. Wrexham carving Huddersfield up in their own half. But they need to carve Hull City up in the other half. Nice play. Keep going, son. Keep going, son. Ben Sheaf down the line. Sorry, Thomason down the line. Tracked very, very closely. Keeps the ball moving. Sheafy now back to George Thomason. It's all very intricate and it's all very tight. Nice play, nice play, nice play all the way through to no man's land. Even Pandur picks it up. I'd like to see Windhouse in this game, yeah. And for once, you might not agree with this. Second half, maybe we bring Windhouse in for Kiefer Moore and give ourselves a different look and put the ball on the ground. Keep the ball on the ground. Just a thought. Windhouse, Broadhead. See what you think. Pickle Kisser, Grizzly, 17, makes a good point. He does, mate. He really does. He really does. It's a very good point. Phil J. Weston, Broadhead plays well in patches. Sorry, I've got a lot of camera right in front of that word. Phil J. Weston, I will repeat that. Broadhead plays well in patches, but disappears too much in games for me. Definitely start Windhouse ahead of him. Hey, I tell you what, we're all saying the same thing, guys, yeah? I mean, nothing personal against Brody. Big signing, record signing. He has got 5 goals. But he doesn't factor like Kiefer, and he doesn't factor like Josh. And maybe he needs to. It's all about effort. It's all about wanting that ball. It's all about being in the open space, reading the game. You know, it's not just about going past one, going past 2 guys. It's a lot of things that can make Nathan's game a lot better. Look around. Smell the coffee. Get in space. See the move before it comes your way. Defender on your back. Ball comes to you. Jump out of the way of the ball. Dummy the ball. Run past the defender. Defender's left for dead because you dummied him. Little things, the little things. But don't have the ball at your feet too much. Finisher. Not always a creator. D. Scott says Nathan Broadhead is supposed to be the franchise player, to use an American term. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Our biggest player ever needs to become our best player ever. And Wrexham literally scrambling to get it out their own line. Nice ball. That's what you want. Now flick it inside. He's open, boy. Kiefer Moore tonight. I got to tell you, he cannot find his feet. Come on, Kiefer. Where's the form gone? A simple through ball there, and Nathan Broadhead was running on for goal. That's what I'm saying. If you want to see the best out of Nathan Broadhead, push the ball forward, let him run onto something, and have a one-time pass, not shot, not boom, one-time pass into the net. But let's not forget, Hull City were in the top 6 3 matches ago. We're playing a tough contender in the championship. We're finding life hard because there's a lot of quality in this division. What I say we need to do is I'm going to put out a show about what Wrexham need to do to get into the playoffs, from purchases to who needs throwing out the back door to where we can excel and how we can possibly get into the playoffs. I'm bringing a show on that very soon. D. Scott, my man, I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that one. I'm telling you, everybody, I'm going to bring a show pretty soon, what Wrexham needs to do to get into the playoffs. And some of the things I'm going to highlight, you might not like. But when it comes to putting a team together, winning the title, and getting a team to ascend, I do know something about that. So I'm going to bring that video, and it will be no punches pulled, no personal jibes, no nastiness, but just cut and dried who needs to stay to play and who needs to go for good. And I think you've already heard one of the go for goods today on this show already. But yeah, yes. There will be that show coming. What we need to do to gain promotion through the playoffs. It still can happen, but there's a few things that need to happen that haven't happened for it to take place. Back into the game, coming up to half-time. 2 minutes added time is all we've got. We've got about 40 seconds to go before Wrexham equalise here. 1-1 in the first half. Ball through nearly. Kiefer, you got to take the ball with you, man. Take the ball with you, man. But we cannot allow Hull City to pass the ball around on the back line for the second half and waste all this time. We've got to start owning the ball. Possession's got to be it. And there's got to be a few changes. I would definitely bring Windass in. And who thinks that we shouldn't go 3 across the top? I tell you what, referee, get a hold of your book. He doesn't give many yellow cards. But Thomason just there, he's like, F me, man. F me. You sure? I'm reading his lips, not my lips. I'm reading his lips. Half-time done. Half-time done, 1-0 up. Sergei Yakirovic can be very happy with what the Tigers have done so far. Wrexham have been outplayed in the final third. Lucky not to be 2 or 3 down. Arthur Okonkwo unlucky on the goal with the double save that just trickles over the line. 1-0 at halftime. It is for Hull City. And you got to say, Hull City, worth the goal, worth the win. But hey, we need to pick it up. Just so as you know, I'm going to keep the stream running as it is, guys. I don't want to change a thing for fear that it's going to drop off. So we're going to keep it going as it is. And then we'll get to the post-game show as well. I may well indeed do the post-game show recorded because obviously I've got no screen to work with. So after the game, unusually, I'm going to cut off at the final whistle to go and do a post-game straight away, okay? So that's the only way I'm going to get the post-game out today is to cut off this stream later at the final whistle, and then we'll be good. Tackles 5-4 in favour of Hull City. Passing accuracy 79% to 70% in favour of Hull City. Attacking third 55% to 43% in favour Hull City. Key passes 6-0 in favour Hull City. Fouls committed 5-2 in favour of Hull. Fouls 1, 4-2 in favour of Wrexham. No cards so far. No cards so far. Looking pretty good. Attack 56% to 43%. 9 shots to 1. 3 on target in favour of Hull City. 1 shot on target to 9. That's got to get fixed. Half-time, Phil, you've got to scream your effing head off. I think he has to. Got to get him working. Passes 79% to 70%. Like I say, into the chat as we keep moving along. Give me a second here, guys. Lovely. Keep that going. Keep that going. Kent Alberta Rex says multi-season growth. Yes, it is. It is. It is. Absolutely. Octo gifted experience. The last 5 games of the season look like an uphill struggle. They are. I'd even go to say the last 7 games look difficult. And let's face it, as teams go through the league, through the season, form comes up, form comes down. But yeah, I agree totally. The last 5 is tough. But I don't think we've got a great last 10. So we've really got to go to work between now and at least before the last 5 of the season. So great point there. Great point. Octo gifted experience. Brilliant points, man. Also, he says we need to do well now. Just what I said. We must be brethren. We're thinking the same thing. Doyle in for Scar. Kent Alberta X says Doyle in for Scar. Interesting take. Interesting take. Could happen. Could happen. Kent also says LOB for Dobbo. Windass in for Nate the Great. Nate the Great. Oh, tell you what. I mean, I shouldn't laugh. I mean, he's a good player, but Nate the Great, that's funny. That's a good one. Well done, Kent. You sarcastic fella, you. Loving it. Loving it. I tell you. I tell you. I tell you. Free Puck Show just got home. Way to go. Glad to see you were driving carefully. We'll be able to watch second half on TV at least. Well done. Well done. I see we have sounds now, but no picture. I guess one of those days. It is. You know what? I lost the feed and everything was like organized days before. I lost the feed. Yeah. We got scored on at the same time. I tried 4 times to get back before I could even get back with this. And it's like, holy shamoly. We're back with just the audio, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. So glad to see you back home safe, driving around. And hey, we need goals in the second half. And there's a fella that normally turns up late. Yeah. Yeah. Digging this? Where are you? Digging this? Where are you? We need you to get in the chat so we get a goal. So you tell us that you're here. And Kent, did you bet on Hull City? Did you put your $5 on Hull City? I'll tell you what, there's 3 guys in the chat, 1 girl and 2 boys. Get back in here. But yeah, did you spend your $5? Grizzly says, except O'Brien for Thomason. Yes, Grizz, on the money, except O'Brien for Thomason. Kent Alberta Rex, Thomason is so solid, though. He's solid. But he doesn't look like he spins on a dime, and he doesn't look like he can change direction really quick. He's like, once he's in motion, he's like one of those big horses dragging those massive beer carts, yeah? He just keeps going straight. But he doesn't seem to be able to turn left and right quickly. But hey, he's solid, though. He is solid. Pickle Kisser says, I think we'll end with a tie today. If we pull off a win, Stevie is going to give us the best yell ever. I will. Cabby, I don't think we'll ever come back if I yell that, man. But yes, I will. I'm going to let Cabby know that the game is on. He's having a snooze over there. He had a late night. He was out chasing mice. Yeah. But I think we'll end it with a tie, says Pickle Kisser. If we pull off a win, Stevie is going to give us a big yell. I will, mate. I will. Kent Alberta S. LOL, I lost so much on Play Alberta this season. I lost so much on Play Alberta this season. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. I go to the casinos to put the bets on. And, you know, every time I go in the casino, they look at me and they're like, oh, geez, he's back. Do you know why they look at me and say, oh, geez, he's back? Because the bets I put on, I'm not kidding you, I win. And I'm the only guy that goes in the casino, my casino up in town, that puts bets on football, soccer. But I win. And they see me coming back and they know I win a lot. And they can't stand it. I'm going to get banned eventually. I know I am. Because every time you go in there and you're like, here's my ticket, can I have my money? They get pissed off. They do get pissed off. But that's the only thing I bet on in a casino is the football. Crazy, hey? That's the only thing. That is the only thing. But hey, Kent thinks we're going to win today. That's good. That's good. That's good. Free Pug Show says, bring in Windass, LOB, Longman, and Doyle, and bring James in and around 70. You know, Matty James in 70? Yeah. That could be a good idea. But I'm going back to the highlights that I'm watching right now. That play where the cross comes in from Ryan Barnett, and there's a scramble in front of that, and a terrible clearance by the Hull players, and Kiefer pushes it wide. Nobody on him. He could have took a touch and then thumped it in. Why he doesn't take a touch? Unbelievable. But hey, the man who scored all the big goals this year, twice as many goals as Nate the Great. Kiefer Moore, 10 on the season. Who can argue? But again, I'm going to say this. We should be 3-0 down. We should be 3-0 down, man. Honestly. But going back into the chat, more family members coming in. Chris Cavlin down in Australia, been listening and enjoying. Was busy taking care of my mum. Good man. Always take care of your parents. Was taking care of my mum with her medical appointments, praying for some good luck in the second half. Praying for your mum too, my fella. And praying for the points too. But lovely to hear from you. Take care of your mum. Lovely man. Mum will be proud. She will. Steve, back in the show. How you doing, my fella? DM 4 year. Steve is direct messaging 4 year. Late in tonight, Stevie. No worries, bruv. You're here. That's all that matters. Only caught last 3 minutes of the first half. Moore's miss. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I tell you what, even Cabby could have put that in the back of the net. My. Give it up for Cabby. Only caught last 3 minutes of the game. I'm going to tell you what happened. And hopefully pick up a second. So first half, hopefully picks up second. Would personally leave Broadhead on, as can always produce a bit of magic. Yeah, you know what? The piece of magic that I'm looking for today, cast your minds back way early in the season. Ryan Hardy got the ball on the edge of the box, far down in the final third, just outside the penalty area. He takes the ball to the left, and he cuts back, goes backwards towards the halfway, about 5 yards. Then he cuts left again to come in front of the box, and he puts that worldie in over the keeper in the far corner. Ryan Hardy, this is a match for Ryan Hardy. We need someone with some piss and vinegar, some feistiness, not just skill. I understand where Nathan's concerned, and Kiefer is, but I did say about 5 to 10 minutes ago, what would it look like if we go 3 across the front for the second half? 3-4-3. It wouldn't change the system too much. It's a real simple system to play. Your wing backs actually make your final forward line turn into a group of 5 with collective wingers both sides and 3 targets in the middle. To me, as a coach, that's a no-brainer. This second half, we need to set up 3-4-3. They are not punishing us enough to make it 4 at the back. So we're going to keep the 3 at the back as is. Keep 4 in the middle and put 3 up top. And what I would say is have the arrowhead, Kiefer Moore furthest forward, Nathan Broadhead, Josh Windhouse in behind, so Kiefer Moore can get the high balls and head them backwards to the 2 incoming strikers that can take one-time shots in front of net. I would go old school, long ball down the line, crosses straight in, and don't go down to the byline. Get the cross in when you get on the edge of the penalty area. Cross those balls in. Kiefer gets up, climbs high, heads down or heads on net, but he's got 2 targets to relay the ball back to. That's what I would change up front. We need to get goals. The final phase in this season, we will be crippled if we don't get goals for our playoff aspirations, or if we bring the said goals forward into the forward line. That's when we get back into the match. That's when we get back into scoring goals. And that's when we'll start owning the board. Back into the chats. Martin BQN, a guy was betting on Ladbrokes online and winning most bets. Ladbrokes closed his account. I've had that happen. I have had that happen. I've been shut down in 2 casinos, and the one where I go to now, they keep looking at me. And I don't go in there loud. I go in there as quiet as I can now, just to see how long this goes. Octo gifted experience of missing Kabori's energy. Yes, we're missing speed. If you look at our final third, who's a speedster up front for us? When we throw those through balls through, no one's going to get them balls. It has to be a diagonal through ball. It can't be a straight through ball. No one's going to chase that down. We don't have gazelles in Wrexham. We have humans. And humans don't run that fast. So diagonal balls through, or the crosses at the edge of the penalty box for Kiefer to head down or on net. Simple tactics. I'm going to see what Phil brings in the second half. We'll see what happens. But yes, Octo gifted experience. You're absolutely right. We are missing Kabore's energy. Free Pug Show. Okay. My jersey, a.k.a. I'm going to show that. Free Pug Show. Okay. Put my jersey on, a.k.a. kit on. Nice. Let's go. What color? What color are you wearing? Is it red? Is it yellow? Is it black? Is it gold for the miners? Is it blue? And look, no ancestry across my boobs. No ancestry. I find that weird. It says Wrexham on the back, but no ancestry on the front of my shirt. Everybody else I see has got ancestry. Did I get a knockoff? Obviously not. I got it from the club. Just kidding. Red. She's wearing red. Lovely. Lovely. Where did you get it? Did you get it from the club or did you get it online? Kent Alberta Rex. Yes, Kabori is a miss for sure. He is. Guys, going to take a quick 2-minute break. I'll be right back. Going to check the boards and make sure nothing drops off right now, but I'm coming straight back. Come on, you Reds. Here we go now. Here we go. Doyley's on there. Hey, Free Pug Show, you got it, man. You got the pick. Doyley is in. Well done. Well done. Well done. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Nice, nice, nice. Mayan Power, big up to you. Well done, well done, well done. You better be back. I'm back, my brother. I'm back, my brother. I am there. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Mayan Power, what a great name that is. And I love the Mayans. Oh, I've been to Mexico and all over the Central America, Guatemala, Honduras. Oh, I tell you, Panama, Colombia. Oh, I love Central South America. Fantastic. But the Mayan aspect, back in time. I mean, who's not intrigued about all that? Ball is live. Hull City, get us going. Come on, Wrexham. Let's have a big second half. Let's get this show rolling. Enough is enough. Doyley comes in. Going to be interesting. Remember, Doyle can play central defensive midfielder as well, yeah? So he's got a lot of strings to his bow for a young player, 22 years old. Phil's on the phone to his wife. She's like, you better get it done, son, or I'll kick you in the gunions. Mrs. Parkinson, that is. Lovely ball all the way out of play. No one's going to chase that one. Not even the gazelle of today is going to reach that. I tell you. But I am back, Mayan Power. I am back. Kent, Alberta, Wrexham. I wear my red number 7 McLean every match. Way to go, son. Way to go. Lovely. Jimmy Mack. Oh, Jimmy Mack. Don't ever come on back. Woo. Keep him in the team. Jimmy Mack's shirt. Lovely. Doyle's in. Like you say, Martin BQN. There is a guy that could fill that position, Jordan Davies. But he's gone. Yes. Yeah. You know, it surprised me when we didn't pick him up. And he is a player. Oh, yeah. Ball long now. Well headed back into the mix. Nice take there. Wrexham now. Interception. Beautiful play through now. That's more like it. More action on the ball. Getting into the forwards. Into feet. Nice play again on the wide side. Coming backwards now. Jimmy Mack. Sensible play. Wrexham look a little bit more alive on the ball. And I tell you what, Phil Parkinson may well have said that just is not good enough, guys. That is just not going to get it done. Anticipation now. Look at the anticipation. Ball gets all the way out to Ryan now. One-on-one. Come on, Ryan. Spin the magic. He's going to tap off. There you go. Ball in there. That's the way. Attack it, guys. Come on. Cross needed to be a bit deeper, but hey, right intent now. Hull City now 3-on-6 moving forward. Doesn't come to anything. Hull City keeping possession. Grizzly 17, Doyle's in. He is my man. He is Free Pug Show. Did I miss something? Why is Parky in the stands? Parky's got a ban. He had a ban from the last match. He's been a bad boy, mouthing off to the referee, etc. Ball coming in. Oh, great hand on that. I tell you. Well done, Arthur. Again, lovely nutmeg. I tell you. Hull City looking for the second. Going wide. Again, showing intent. Coyle, not far from making it 2. But again, Hull City not letting up. And don't forget, 3 matches ago, they were in the top 6. Great hand there by Arthur Okonkwo. He doesn't get there. It's definitely 2-0 with a tap-in. Watch this ball come across. Arthur doesn't get the hand on it. It's a tap-in if someone can get on the end of it. Can't happen. No one's there. Big chance going to boggin. If you think this field is looking a little bit rough, I'll give you a clue. They play rugby on that field. So when you consider that you've got all those massive rugby players crushing that turf, it's in decent shape. But it's a multi-sport field. Kiefer now working hard, bringing the ball to the right side, looking for give and go now. Ryan now has 2-on-1, passes it off. Needs to open up. Ryan Barnett needs to do what he did last year. Take the ball from the wing, cut inside, and have a shot on net. Try something different, because right now his game is becoming a little predictable. Doyley now, ball down. Nice play. Nice little flick by Kiefer. Should have been kept going. Keep going. Take the shot. Not even close. Not even close, Brody. There's a man trying to make it happen. There's a man trying to get it going. If he was fully confident, that shot hits the target. He doesn't even hit the target. Unfortunately, there comes a time at nearly 20 matches in the season, like we're at, where you have to start asking questions. Again, lovely scenes at the MKM Stadium. And it sits in a beautiful part, right surrounded by countryside, and it's on the circle, the road that runs around the building. Hull City now, Pandur with the ball on the edge of his 6-yard box, fires it up to halfway, goes over halfway. Repelled by Wrexham. A lateral header, not the best, but Wrexham still in possession. Danger. Maxey got caught in possession. Wrexham defending again. It goes out for a throw. Hull City taking the throw in now. 5 minutes in. Much of the same what we had in the first half. Slight improvement for Wrexham, though, on the possession. Slight improvement for the intensity at going and finding a goal. Pandur now halfway in his own half with the ball. 10 yards in front of his own penalty area. Strokes it off. Takes a touch. Has a look. Now he fires it full length of the field. In deep into Wrexham territory on the edge of the box. Headed in. Wrexham now fighting for the ball. Doyle comes up with it. Clears the line. Bounces it off a Hull player. And it should be going out for a goal kick. Going to go back into the chat. There is a guy that can fill that position, Jordan Davies, but he's gone. Can elbow Rex? Oh, man, Jordan Davies is a legend, but well below the levels. Every dog has its day, is what I'm saying. Grizzly Doyle's in, you betcha. Nice one, Kent. Nice one. Nice one. I like that. I like that. Belize, you would have had me doing army training, okay? That wasn't a vacation. That was army. But, yeah, Belize. Right next to Mexico, not far from Tulum. You go to Tulum and then you go into the forest, the jungle. And if you've never been in the jungle, it's a wonderful place. It never goes to sleep. It's always talking. It's always moving. It's always raining, even when it's not. Fantastic, fantastic place to be. And if you survive in a jungle, you can survive anywhere. It's a great place to be. It really is. I'm not kidding you. And you can't see 20 feet in front of your face because it's lush. Take a compass. Find the sun. Don't get lost. It's not easy. But yeah, Belize. Well done, Kent. Well done. Lovely place, lovely people, lovely part of the world. Wrexham working, cycling the ball now, trying to get back into it. Finally gets it down the left side now. Easy take there. Hull City not being pressured in any way at all. In fact, Hull City gaining confidence as the game grows. Again, the effort right now for Wrexham is a lot higher. Took a nasty deflection. Wow, wow, wow. That could have gone right in the back of the net. Lovely deflection, takes it away from danger, but Hughes is lucky not to score a spectacular own goal there off the shot from Nathan. Again, when Nathan takes the ball, there's a slight hesitation in his play. Pandur is saying thank the soccer gods that went over. Hughes as well. And yeah, the Brit veteran, yes, sure. Absolutely. That's what I am. Totally, totally, totally. Both wing backs exposed in one play. Absolutely. Let's have something in now. A corner coming in. Is it going to be an ugly goal that gets us back in the match? Kiefer having a slapping fest, as is Dominic Hyam. Look at the holding going on. It's quite ridiculous in the modern day game. The holding is fantastic, isn't it? It's just like a rugby match. Far post. No one gets up. Bounces off Kiefer. Should be going out for a throw-in, as it does. The holding, though, I've got to say, the holding in the modern day game, it's absolutely outrageous. If you can't play your player with the body, you got to hang on. I got to ask questions that you're in the wrong division. Wrexham now, ball coming in. Let's have someone on the end of it. Take the shot, my son. Penalty. Penalty. Come on. Thank you, referee. Took your damn time. And I'm telling you now, I want a red card. I want a red card. Crooks, you need to be going. Where's the card? And that's what I said in the pregame. This referee does not bring out the cards, but that is a stonewall penalty, and you've got to get the card out, man. You've got to get the card out. Will he get the card out? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Andrew Kitchen, our referee today. Get the card out, son. That's what we want to see. Kiefer Moore stepping up. Come on now, let's get back in the game. This goal will give us the confidence we need to finish it off. Come on, Kiefer. You should have scored earlier. You owe us. Focus now, son. Focus. You're an international, a Welsh international. Shit. It gets saved. Ay, dear me. Oh, dear me. Brilliant save by the keeper. Was it a good kick? Look where the ball goes. Terrible kick. Not even in the corner. Not even in the corner. Kiefer should have done better there. Maybe Nathan Broadhead should have got it. 1-0 is the scoreline still. Not Kiefer's night so far. A miss and a kick and a miss in the first half, and a kick and a save in the second half. His passing game hasn't been great tonight. So Kiefer's got another 30 minutes to get something right. Ball over the top. Kiefer, nice play. Nathan's all on his own, but literally on his own. Can't save it. Ball cleared by Hull City one more time. Danger ensuing. That should have been a free kick. Is a free kick now. George Dobson doesn't believe it's a free kick, but I think when we see the replay, have another look. He gets the ball, and literally to me, that seems like a pretty fair challenge. But if you go back a couple of seconds prior to that challenge, there was another foul as well that wasn't given. Maybe the referee's doing what they say in North America, giving it the makeup call, because George Dobson's still pleading his innocence. And I got to say, I think he's right. I think he's absolutely right. Bellumi on the ball. Looking to go right side. Bellumi's looking to take a shot right side of the keeper. That is if he takes the shot. Arthur's got to be up at attention here. Organising the wall. It's live. Giabi or Bellumi? Bellumi. Blocked by the wall. Well done by the wall. Ball is still live on the edge of the box. Hull City looking to get the cross in. Left side of the box. Gets the cross in. Beautiful cross, I tell you. Not without danger. Not without danger. And they want a penalty. They want a penalty. They can't believe it's not a handball. Jimmy Mack looking very quiet. Jimmy Mack looking kind of worried. Take a look. That's a definite penalty. Have another look right now. Kicks the ball onto his own arm. That, in this world, not in my world, not in your world, not in the old world, is a penalty. That's the way the game has evolved. Years ago, ball to hand does not necessarily mean a penalty. But apparently nowadays, if the ball deflects off anything and hits your arm from your shoulder down, it's a penalty. I think sometimes we've made a decision or made a ruling there that shouldn't be. X on the ball now. Can't clear it. Hull going the other way. Shot coming in. Blocked. Another shot coming in. Handball again. 2 handballs back to back. Referee says nothing doing. Hull City not too happy with that one. Ball looks like he's going for a throw-in to Wrexham. Wrexham riding their luck. Hyam with a handball. Jimmy Mack with a handball. Is this, in fact? Take another look. Watch carefully. Definite penalty again. Watch this carefully. It's unfortunate, but watch the arm. Ball to hand? No. Arm to ball. Definite penalty. We are so lucky that we don't get a penalty given against us. And the reason why? Referee can't see it. What about the linesman? He can't see it. He's on the wrong side of the field. Brings me to a point years ago. I said we need 5 officials, no VAR. Free kick coming up to Wrexham. Where's the free kick? Mr. Kitchen has left all his cards in the kitchen. But many years ago, I said we don't need VAR. We need 5 officials, 4 linesmen, 1 referee. Not 2 referees, 1 referee, but 4 linesmen. That way, you split the field into 4 quadrants and not 2. Right now, you've got 2 linesmen on the field, and there's 2 quadrants, 2 halves. If you had 4 linesmen, you'd have 4 quadrants. Cut each half in half. Splits it in 2, equals 2 times 2 is 4. Each linesman would have his own half the field quadrant to marshal, thus making the referee's life a lot easier. I'd sooner have that than VAR. Humans make football, humans make soccer more livable. Machines are for those who love machinery and technology to replace sports and humans. Just like they're doing in industry by replacing millions of people's jobs with technology, yeah? Well, the same is going on with this for adverse reasons too. Ball coming out. And you know what? There's another clinical. I'll throw myself to the floor and gain a foul. Ollie McBurney's coming on. Now, he can do some damage. Ollie McBurney comes in. He can come in and literally seal the deal. Liam Miller also on the line there coming in, the blonde, Canadian international. He can also come in and do some damage. Very, very interested to see what Liam Miller will be doing in this match. Free kick coming up. Half an hour to go, guys. Penalty missed. We're 1-0 down. We're in this match. What's Phil's next magic trick? And I don't want to lose. We got to get a draw. If that goes out, it's a Wrexham ball, indeed. Normally, I would say pay for your ticket. Today, I would say today's a free show. I'm not asking anybody to pay for your ticket or like the video. You got no video, you've only got sound. I'd appreciate if you like what I do. But again, I apologize. No video today. And I gotta think, I think I know why. When I set this stream up for the 5th time, it wouldn't give me a picture. I now know that I've got to interact more software to bring that picture alive. It only changed overnight. I have no reason why, but I can think if you revert back to the last conversation I had in the last watch-along, I got a 24-hour wait. Not ban, I got a 24-hour wait while I was setting things up, so I couldn't go back in and change things. I think that's where the problem lies. Thus, hopefully next match will be a lot better. Okay, substitutions and Dallas races run. As there's Gabby's, and you've got McBurney coming on, and Liam Miller, the blonde. Liam Miller, a winger. Consummate little winger. Doesn't always get time with the Canadian national team. He's a sporadic squad player that does get on the field once in a while. But he's originally a Liverpool product. McBurney, like I say, strong, feisty in attack, bullyish. You can see it right there, pushing people. He uses the body, gets in there strong. So look for a lot of that from McBurney to be pressurizing young defenders at the back, especially like Maxi Clough. It'll be a great test for Max to go up against McBurney when they do and see how Max faces. But Max is a big guy. Max can get angry. But McBurney is very feisty. and has had his problems with assault charges, etc., and things of that nature over the past. But again, he can come in and he can make it happen. Miller trying to get onto the header off McBurney there. Miller literally does get the ball now. Ball moving over to the right side. Miller drifting off to the left, wants the ball back because he is the winger. Where's he get the ball? There he goes. He gets the ball. Nice little flick. And Ryan Barnett nearly done for pace. Picks up the pace. Realizes he's got a chaser coming behind him and gets in front. I'm going to go back to Free Puck Show. Matty James on 70. Get him in now. Get him in now. We've got to get on the ball. We have not got on the ball all night. It's been sporadic. It's been literally hot potato time. No one wants to get on the ball and feel the ball. Matty James needs to come in now, get on the ball, and replace central defensive midfielder with a creative player. You could take Ben Sheaf out and put Matty James in. That's exactly what I would do. Matty needs to come in to start the orchestration of creativity so we can get that ball out of our half, into their half, and start moving the magic down the wings instead of along the back three. Long ball over the top. Kiefer tries for it, doesn't get it. Repelled again by Hull City for the 10,000th time. Ball's coming over to Miller if he can find him. I tell you what, that's a joke call. That's a joke call. That's an absolute joke call. If I want to throw myself down and win a free kick, it's a joke. And that's the standard of the refereeing tonight so far. Not very impressed. Not very impressed with Mr. Kitchen. He needs to go back to the kitchen and find his cards. Ball coming in and well taken, well taken, well taken. See McBurney making an impression already. Going back into the chat a few minutes ago, reference to penalty, we had Martin BQM saying, let's see if Moore can redeem himself. He couldn't. And again, thereafter, that's where we miss Windass. I'm sure Josh puts that away. Hesitation now by Nathan Broadhead, slowing the play down. And then he gives it to someone who's not in the ideal place. I tell you what, Nathan, get off the field. Bring in Windass. The hesitation is killing us tonight. We had 4 targets when Nathan had that ball originally. And he hesitated until everybody had a man covering him. And just for shits and giggles, Nathan is dropping off too deep all the time. Hull coming down the left side. Ball in. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. And it's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. McBurney's come on. He's done a damage. And the ball off Liam Miller, the Canadian winger, was the assister. 2-0 down. This is definitely not a good night. But I tell you now, guys, in the context of the season, you're going to have these nights. This could be 5-0 right now. And it's not. It's 2-0. When you don't score, you get punished. We should have had that penalty in the back of the net. It shouldn't have been Kiefer doing it. It should have been Broadhead to redeem himself. I'm sure Nathan gets that on net. But the ball in, easy touch. And a slight touch. McBurney knows exactly what he's doing. And he takes out Hyam, who can't get there on time. Look at this. Better angle. Just gets past 2 defenders, outstretched legs, and Arthur's outstretched glove. But again, McBurney comes on, has done the damage. And we did talk about McBurney in the pregame about that physicality, finish, and he doesn't take BS off anybody. He's a bit of a bull. Not a bully, bit of a bull. Like I say, nice finish. 2-0 down. Wrexham now looking for a miracle. 22 minutes to go. We really haven't turned up in the final third. There's been no pace, no quality, and then finally the penalty gets missed as well. So they take it from me. This is not the best night. Going back into the chat where it's more fun at the moment. Kent Alberta Rex, we look second tonight so far. Yes, we do. Come on, Windass. Bring him on. Kent Alberta Rex, LON. Lon for Dono. LOB for Dono. And I'm sure that's Dobbo. Take out your defenders and bring in your creators. You might see this game change, but has it gone too long? Has it gone too long? We need a goal in the next 5. Silly mistake. Silly little foul. Keep running in. Hull City slow it down again. Yes. Lewis O'Brien for Dobbo. Absolutely. Kent Alberta Rex. Absolutely no problem there. Martin BQN just confirming it's 2-0. Phil J. Weston, game over. Possibly. Count Alberta X, that guy is a magic man. Yeah. 22 minutes left. Grizzly, how do you let him on the inside of you and too little too late on bringing in Windass? Absolutely. I'd love to be a fly on the wall in training. I'd love to be a flyer on a goalpost in training just to see what the hell goes on. It would be lovely to be that fly. So if you're that fly, buzz past me and let me know what's going on, will you? But right now, the 9 games unbeaten looks like it's going to be gone. We need a miracle. A big miracle. And stop being scared of the press, man. Jeez. Pass the ball through the press. This 5 press. Look at the 5 press. 5 bumblebees in front of the ball, yeah? Ball over the top, defeats that. Ball to the side, defeats that. Don't play through them. Play wide. Play over. Negate them. And we've had that problem all match long, where on the final third, we haven't moved the ball correctly. Does Doyle now get in for a further length of games? Who knows? Martin BQN says, Windass on. Space now for Ryan. Terrible pass. Ball coming in. Goes wide. Wrexham still in possession. Still keeping possession. Switch in play. Remember when I said, when the legs are walking, we walk to a loss? We've had too many people walking tonight. You can see the walkers even now. Walking kills you. It takes out the mojo, takes out the flow. Cross that ball in. Beautiful. He's onside. Is he onside? Now, Ryan, put the beauty cross in. Nice cross. Coming back in the mixer. Take a touch. Come on. Pass the bloody ball off, man. Ball over the top and high, wide and handsome. Well done, Josh. Nice to see you getting something done. I would have Windass on all the time. Maybe it's a niggle. Maybe he's got a slight knock. I've heard nothing about Windass being injured or having a knock. But I'd have Windy on. Badass Windass needs to be on more and more. And put him in behind the top 3, yeah? And if you wanted to know, McBurney's coming back into the play from an injury. So this is his return game back on the bench. Bada boom, bada bing. He does what he does best. And I believe he's quite happy about what he's done tonight. Good rotation at Hull City. Bringing the injured players in slowly. And that's how you get it right. When they come back fit, they score. Ball on the inside. Hull City carving Wrexham in 2 right now. Broadhead with the ball, going nowhere. Spins, turns, gives it back, going nowhere. Spins, turns, going nowhere. Ball back onto the back line, coming back to Arthur. Miller chases in. Arthur clears the ball up to halfway. Kiefer taps off straight into Hull City's possession. And then the second balls all night long, guys. We have had a hell of a time competing in this match to win the first and the second balls. Miller now being a little bit of a pain in the ass on the right side. Cleworth finally clears the danger. Barnett and McLean quiet so far. Absolutely. I haven't seen anything from Jimmy Mack tonight, and Ryan's been rather quiet too. A couple of crosses have come in for sure. But yeah, great points, Martin BQN. Absolutely. Again, I'm going to say it. Throughout the season, you have those games where things don't go right and things do go wrong. And this is one of those matches where nothing's gone right. And a few things have gone wrong. Ball in the mixer. Danger, danger, danger. Hull City have possession, bringing it back into the play. Headed out. Bicycle kicked out for a throw-in from a very acute angle. Hull City loving life right now in the ascendancy, full of confidence. And it looks like, for the first time in a long while, that Wrexham are looking to just finish this match off. It'd be interesting to see what Phil Parkinson says in the postgame. And by the way, the interviews at Wrexham AFC, it'd be interesting to see what that interviewer asks Phil about the match. And I'm getting sick and tired of the generic questions after every match. I think he needs to bring some real questions and not Homer garbage protecting the coach. Ask real questions, Mr. Wrexham interviewer. Real questions. That's what the fans want. They don't want it candy coating or sugar coating. They want the goods, just like you get here. Miller now on the box. Beautiful ball. I tell you, we are so asleep. We are so asleep. Tricky play by Liam Miller here. Look at that ball. Nobody's watching. And McBurney just doesn't get there, but a lovely through ball. Yeah, Martin BQN, totally. They are soft questions, absolutely soft as putty. And I'll be honest with you, I love watching interviews from Wrexham, but I don't look forward to them anymore because they're always the same soft questions, like you say. Wrexham down the line now. Jimmy Mack, has he got something on? Goes past and stumbles. That's about the number. That's about the level of tonight's play, guys. And when you see that kind of play happening and failing like that, you're asking, is it fitness or is somebody just running their legs off, trying to make it happen? I'd say it's a bit of both. But yeah, soft questions. I want to see some real questions, Mr. Wrexham interviewer. Earn your money. You don't have to be mean in an interview. You have to be real. There's the Croatian bench you're looking at right now. Laughing at Wrexham and how the way the game's going. Well, let's get a couple of quick goals and shut that up, eh? Free kick coming up. Soft, easy free kick for the referee. Nice and easy for the referee there. Ryan Barnett in a defensive role. Should be way further down the field to make himself available. He should be 20 feet further down to now to get that ball. Windass now crossing in. That's a great cross. No one can get on the end of that, though. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Jimmy Mack is not 8 feet tall. Substitutions coming on pathetically late, Phil. Longman and, that's Calamity Jana's Strongman, on for Ryan Barnett, who's done nothing tonight, unfortunately. What can Longman do in the last 13 plus added? He should have come on half an hour ago. Kiefer Moore's off. Not his night tonight. Not his night tonight at all. Smithy must be thinking, what the hell he's got to do to get into this team when they're flatlining like this. Bring Smith on at half-time. I did say at half-time you should bring Windass on for Kiefer, yeah? You could have also tried Smithy for Kiefer at half-time. This was not Kiefer's night. You can't put it all on Kiefer, and he can't do it every night. He's not Superman. 78 minutes coming up. Wrexham still 2-0 down. A picture we haven't seen for a while. 2-0 down. Doesn't look good. Miller on the ball now. Number 7, Hull City brings it down. Going one-on-one with Longman. Loses Longman. Beautiful ball in the middle. Hull City skipping on the edge of the box. Miller gets it back. Very, very busy since he's come on, little Liam Miller. Number 7 there, the blonde. Gets the ball back. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Literally playing his regular style game. If you watch Canada, that's what Liam Miller does for Canada. What he's doing for Hull City tonight, the Tigers, it's exactly what he does for Team Canada. And he's got the assist after minutes. 7 matches in, he's got a goal and assist on the season so far. Liam Miller, the little blonde. Phil, not your night, buddy. Not your night. Those folks in Patagonia, Argentina, must be thinking, what have we got to do to have a nice game in the white and blue? Well, I'd say what you got to do is get that canary shirt on that I had last time and start playing in the yellow on the road games. I understand why you're not playing in yellow tonight. You could have played in red. But the club needs to make money, and shirt sales is prime. Wrexham moving forward now. Ball down the wing. Bit of a dangerous hospital ball. Not the best pass, and tonight the passing has been a little bit off. Wrexham coming on the inside. Another hospital ball. We're making it far too close. Nice ball inside there. What can we do with this one? Gives it, goes back. Tell you what, nice tackle. Nice tackle. Hull City moving the ball out of defence, up to the midfield, over halfway, looking to go for a goal number 3. Does he go left? He goes left. Miller on the edge of the box. Cuts outside. Shot on goal. Good save by Arthur. It was goal bound. He's been an absolute pain in the ass on us so far since he's come on, little Liam Miller. Number 7, diminutive little figure, but boy, does he work. And that's going in. That's going in. Perhaps not the most lethal shot, side-footing it, but Arthur gets a glove on, hits the bar, and goes wide. Miller having a great game. Hull City making more changes. Sergej Jakirovic, just to your left there on screen, says we need more legs. Ten minutes to go. Do we have a miracle in sight? Can we get back into this? Martin BQN, absolutely, absolutely. Penalty miss needs answering from Parky. Why not Broadhead? We did discuss that, didn't we? Yes, yes. Sometimes players have a bit too much free hand. That's a fantastic ball down there, but I tell you what, he's not going to make it. Corner coming up. Hull City, Dominic, well played. Mr. I am the man gets in there, defeats Crook at the final moment. And Kent Alberta Rex, he's having a laugh here, guys. He's having a laugh. He says, Parky out. A big smiley face. We know he's joking. He totally is. He totally is. 9 minutes to go. It's never fun to watch your side lose. But miracles can happen. What would you do if we drew 2-2? What would you do? Ball coming in. Dangerous corner. Well collected by Arthur. Safe hands. Throwing down the line. All the way down the line. Nice take. Wrexham still in possession. Halfway up the field. Ball down the left. Down to the right side now. Nice take by Mr. Longman. Strong on the ball. He's been held, pushed. He still keeps the ball. Not the best cross, though. Miss hits the cross. And with a bit of love from the referee, you might have well called a free kick there. The amount of times he was pulled, hacked in that moment. And that's why this referee has no red cards this year, this season, in 3 divisions. That's why very few yellow cards. His style of refereeing is what you're seeing every time he's on the field. Not many cards. But again, Kent Alberta Rex, Parky out. He's having a laugh, just so as you know. And that's the kind of Parky out laugh that we can accept. Absolutely. If you can't have fun, what can you have? If you can't be sarcastic, you shouldn't be alive. Okay, Matty James coming on. 8 minutes to go. Ridiculous time to bring Matty James in. Ridiculous time. What the hell is that all about? You think he's going to change the match in 8 minutes? Now 7. Ridiculous. I got to say it how it is, guys. Ridiculous. It's got to be earlier. It's got to be earlier. Arthur, where are you? Should have been calling for that one. Nathan now brings it down, loses control. Not for the first time. Hull City on the back line, going down the left side. Liam Miller now. Open. Acres of space. 1-on-1. Does he go inside? You know he wants to go outside. Taps the ball off. Beautiful play. Lurching cross. 3-0. Oh, brilliant save, Arthur. Brilliant save, Arthur. That was 3-0. Great save, Arthur. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Hull City now. Ball in the box. Goes wide. He's going to make it. Looking for Miller. Passes it. Does he take the man? Yeah, he passes for Miller. Miller again. We need a Liam Miller on our team to make things happen. Barnett, Longman just haven't been doing it. Wrexham now clearing the ball on their own back line, moving forward. Ball over the top. That's a great ball. Keep running. Keep running. Defender gets there first. However, Hull City back to Pandur on the edge of his own 6-yard box. He rolls it out. Hull City now stroking the ball around just in front of their goal line. Up to halfway, nearly. Now they're making it up to halfway. Lots of pace, lots of space. No one running. Look at all the walkers. Look at the guys in white walking around. Walking around. We've done it all match. It's been an epidemic growing over the last 10 to 15 games where we start to walk. We ball watch. We lose focus. We make the other team look far better than they actually are. Too many people walking. Remember that. Tonight was about walking to a loss and not running to victory. Look at the walking, guys. I know it's late in the game now, but that's gone on all match long. Martin BQN says we are in 14th. Remember, we're in the 13 to 18 club right now. I asked you 4 or 5 matches ago, how long will it be for us to be bobbing in the 13 to 18 club until we can become a top 10 team? Yeah. Kent Alberta says, this is The Hill. Let's have a reaction. I like that one. The Hill. An amazing movie back in the day, The Hill, yeah? I think that was with Sean Connery. Absolutely. James Bond. Sean Connery. This is The Hill. Great reaction. Hull bounce back. Never liked Walkers. Yes. Terrible chips. Terrible crisps. Well done, Martin BQN. Beautiful. Yep. Again, Miller down the left side. Looking like he's going to do some more damage. He's looking for the cross. Puts it inside. Gets it back. Oh, I tell you what. Trips over his own feet. Nathan now with the ball. Could be going with pace. People are passing him. He's waiting for the play to develop. You know where it's going, down the right side. That's not the ball, though. It should have been down the middle. Ball in there. Get on the end of it, guys. Longman now doing his best to stay in possession, fighting for the ball. Does fight for the ball. Keeps the ball. Matty James tries to get into it as well. And again, nothing doing so far. Dominic Hyam collects the ball. James over the top. Well collected. Keeper's going to come and collect it, as he does. What must Smithy think he's got to do to get a run in this team? The guy that scored the goal for promotion last time round. Do you remember when we all cried with joy? We were ecstatic on that day. Remember that? Longman now takes the ball, getting muscled everywhere he goes. Passes off, gives and goes, gets it back, passes off. Windass with the ball, and that's going straight out for a horrible goal kick. Kent Alberta Rex, great point, my man. Great point, great point. I hope you're listening, everybody. Kent says they should have given Rathbone some minutes. Why not? You're 2-0 down. You're obviously not going to get back into this game with the guys that are playing because they're tiring. They haven't got it done all night long. And when you see the consistency of the game, I tell you, this is why we're 2-0 down. Rathbone not on the field again. Something tells me something not right with that picture. And normally when you get on the bench, you're ready and fit for play. Why has he not been used? It makes you think that something's not altogether correct. Just saying. But yeah, great point, Kent. They should have given Rathbone minutes. Definitely. Hull City now, 88 minutes. Coming down the left side one more time. You have to say Liam Miller's been an absolute pain on our ass. Great cross coming in. Far side watch again. Nice header. Going all the way out for a goal kick. Nearly a corner off the header. Horrendous headed goal. Akintola, he'll probably never miss the goal that far again in his whole wide life. Don't know how much added time we've got, but it just shouldn't be too much. Shouldn't be too much. Octo Gifted Experience, they make sub. It works for them. We don't, and got burned. Yep. Yes. They make the subs, and we didn't. And we lose energy, and we're walking. And the guys get tired because there's fresh legs going up against them. Sometimes you can look for the scapegoat. I don't think we need to look at a scapegoat tonight. I think the team can take it on the chin collectively as a unit. Phil can take it on the chin as the coach. And we're taking it on the chin as the fans. Everybody plays their part. But again, we've got to get out of that habit of walking. It's a case of, it's an arrogant way to play the game. You cannot be arrogant when you're on the field. You've got to have them legs pumping. When you're 2-0 up, then you can kick back and start walking and play off the ball as Hull City are doing when they're laying it off to Ivan Pandur. Passing it around, playing it expansively, confident, not worried about being marked, not worried about the battling. That's an injury. That's an injury. That's an injury coming up. The way he just went down there, I tell you what, that looks like it could be. It looks like it could be a hammy. It looks like it is a knee, but he's down. He's down. The way he locked up there and went down, you knew he was in agony as soon as he locked up. That looks like a bad injury. Let's see what happens. All the players are dead in their tracks. When you see the players standing still, dead in their tracks, one of their own has just took an injury. Let's just see how bad this is. This would be literally, look at him. That's the knee. That's the knee. That's the knee. He's walking on it, but I tell you what, I'd get him off right now. I'd take him out right now. You can only do damage to a situation like this. Matty James is not mobile. Hobbling around is not the way to have it done. Should be going out for a goal kick. I'd get Matty James off right now. Absolutely, Kent. That's Rathbone's chance. Get in there right now. Octo Gifted Experience says, I don't feel confident with this team. Almost same as last week. Didn't feel right then after either. I have to agree with you. Brilliant points in the chat, guys. Absolutely brilliant points. Have to agree. Everything you brought tonight, you've been on the money. We can be critical. We love our team, but we can be critical. And everybody tonight with their critique has been so correct. There's a way to do it. Screaming and shouting, that can be part of it. But everybody tonight, with your critique, you have been perfect. And we are allowed to critique our own team. You buy the shirts, you pay the tickets, you watch the matches, you pay your subscriptions. You have the right as the fan to speak loud and clear how you feel after every challenge, every goal scored, conceded, and every match. It's your right. Shot coming in, going out for a corner. It's your right. It's totally your right. And looking at the lineups, I just have to add this. Looking at the lineups from both clubs with the starting 11s and the subs, the one thing that I saw that Sergei Yakirovich had done with the whole City team, he took in out 3 or 4 of the starters and put them on the bench to bring them in late. They're not injured, but it was a great tactic. And it's that's done the damage. And one of those guys coming in was McBurney, and one of those guys coming in was Liam Miller. So when you say subs and decisions by the coaches, who got it right? Yakirovich, he got it right. And you can go into the pre-match and you can see exactly what I'm saying. Ball in, headed out by Wrexham onto the edge of the box. Hull City putting it back in the mixer on the edge of the box. You know it's going down the line. It goes down the line. Does the cross come in? Nice tackle there. Brilliant tackle. Jimmy Mack doing what he can. And the ball going out for a goal kick. Wrexham, a little bit of luck getting a goal kick. Martin BQN, a win against Watford at home, then a win against Swansea away. We be buzzing. Yes, Swansea's coming up. Swansea away coming up. Oof. Yeah, Watford on the weekend. And off the back of this one, we need a reaction out of everybody. I can't think anybody tonight has played up to the level that we can recognize from them. It's been a flat line. It's been a real flatline. So we're looking for a reaction in the next match. I'd say abso-bloody-lutely we are. We are looking for that reaction. Watford, indifferent with the form. Wrexham right now, losing for the first time in 10. So let's not be down. First time in 10, that's quite the maths. That's quite the number. And Nathan Broadhead playing like a midfielder again. Ball over to left side where nobody's standing. And you can be running, Jimmy Mack, but you're not going to get that ball. 5 minutes nearly up. A painful night for the Red Dragons. A great night for the Tigers. And we'll be slipping to 14th, as Phil J. Weston says. Martin BQN, you know my feelings on tonight's shirt. Yes, I think we all do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Octo Gifted experience. We do bounce back well on back foot. Maybe this will be a nice wake-up call. Yeah, we can't win all the games. We can't win all the games. And Jimmy Mack went out this week and said something that you never say. Jimmy, please shut up. Jimmy Mack, I love you, man. But he said, oh, yeah, we can compete with anybody and beat anybody in this league. And the first match after he yaps it, we lose. Jimmy, what are you doing? Keep it down. Love you, bud. But enough of the statements, especially when it goes in your face the next game. Referee's going to blow this any time. I don't know there's any reason why he's going to keep this chuntering along. But he's having a good time. In you go, Smithy. Well won. Ryan on the ball. And I'll tell you right now, tonight we've been out-muscled. We've been out-muscled, to tell you the truth. Game over. A 2-0 loss. You don't get to hear that many times, guys. You don't get to hear that many times. But again, Coach Sergej Jakirovic, the Croatian, has got it right tonight. He's got it all right tonight. Absolutely got everything right on the money. McBurney comes in, does the damage. Liam Miller comes in, does the damage. Walking back in time, Kiefer Moore didn't do the damage, misses the penalty. Working further back in time, Arthur can't get that second save. It trickles over the line. It does the damage early on in. 2 goals, 1 in each half. Wrexham not at the races all night long. Out-muscled, bullied off the field literally by a stronger team, a faster team, and a team literally that had the legs pumping. 4 losses in 6, 3 losses in 4. Now they get to go a win at home. First win in 3 at home after 2 losses. The last home loss was 4-1 to Middlesbrough. And give Sergej Jakirovic credit. He's going up to every Wrexham player and shaking their hands. Absolutely dynamite. Possession, 52.4 possession, 47.6 for Wrexham. 19 shots to 8. 6 on target, 1 on target for Wrexham. 1 on target. Tackles 1, 12-9 in favour of Wrexham. Interceptions 9-4 in favour of Hull City. Blocks 5-2 in favour of Wrexham. Passes 76% passing accuracy, 74% passing accuracy in favour of Hull City. 8 fouls to 6 in favour of Hull. 7 fouls 1-6 in favour of Wrexham, and only 1 yellow card on the night. We're going to go back into the chat pretty quick, guys. But I've got to say, a game where Wrexham really didn't get into it. We were always on the outside of things. The defence did as much as it could. But in midfield, we allowed far too much easy transition play to come in. And literally, it was from midfield transition play where the first goal came along for Hull City off the rebound. Not the greatest night. We're looking for a reaction in the next match. We so are. We're going to go into the table and look where we are right now. Chats and scores. Keep it going. I'll come to your chat in a minute, guys. And we're going to go into the scores right now. Derby County 1-1 with Millwall on the day. I tell you what, it was late. Clark gets Millwall ahead on 81, but Cooper says nothing doing and ties it up on 88 for Derby County. Ipswich Town still stays at 1-0 to the victory for Ipswich Town. Jaden Philogene got the goal on 2 minutes. Bristol City, Leicester City. I didn't know which way it was going to go, and it still doesn't go either way. It's a 2-2 tie at the Robins. And I tell you what, Leicester City get it going on 17 minutes. Jordan Ayew gets the penalty. Then on 45, Bobby de Cordova-Reid puts Leicester 2-0 up on 45. But just as the second half gets going, Sykes gets one in on 46. And just at the death, Emil Rees-Jacobson on 83 ties it up for Bristol City. And as you know, it's 2-0 on the day to Hull City over the Great Red Dragons. Was looking for a win today, looking for a draw at least, but it doesn't happen. Looking at the top six as we've got it right now, guys. Coventry on top in first on 44. Middlesbrough second, 39 points. Millwall third, 35 points. Ipswich fourth, going great guns on 34. Preston moving up to fifth on 32. Hull City moving all the way up from originally in 12th before the games kicked off, now sitting back in the top six as they were 4 matches ago. Wrexham sitting 14th, 6-9-5. Was 4 losses, it's now 5. It was 3+ in the goal difference, it's now 1. Down in the bottom, Sheffield Wednesday rooted to the bottom, although they get a draw yesterday. Norwich City nearly won yesterday, turned into another draw, and Portsmouth losing. There's your bottom 3. Oxford just outside the bottom 3 on 19. Blackburn on 22. Charlton on 23. And the Swans up to 18th on 23. Back into the chat, guys, as we get this going. Give me 1 second. Octo Gifted Experience. We beat Coventry's first team to burst their bubble. Yeah. I blame Mark Griffiths. Ken Alberta Rex. I blame Mark Griffiths. Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Mark will love that. Free Pug Show. Dang. We got manhandled all game. That's the phrase. We got manhandled all game long. And I'll tell you, for a few of the games this season, we've been getting manhandled. And it's not until we score the goals that stops. We need to get a little bit tougher. We need to get a little bit more ruthless, nasty on our opponents. Great point, Free Pug Show. Dang, we got manhandled all game. Grizzly says, worst I've seen them play in a long time. No energy and no aggression. A team full of walkers. I added the team full of walkers. You're right, Grizz. You're right, Martin BQN. You would think getting cocky in the press would have been stamped out after Lee disrespecting Blackburn in the FA Cup last season, as much as I like McLean. Well done, son. Well done. Great point. As a coach of any team, you don't want your players going out in the press and opening up their jaws. At the end of the season, in the off-season, you can't stop that. In the pre-season, before you get together, you can't stop that. It's called freedom of speech. But when you're working for the club, keep your rap shut. Leave it to the coach. That's what he's there for. Agree with you totally. Kent Alberta Rex, that's not disrespect saying you can beat anyone this season. It's the tightest league. A good point. Absolutely. That's another way to look at it. But I would like to focus on the point that the players need not to get in the press and make statements about how good we are or who we're going to beat, or we can beat anybody. It's great to push your chest out, but again, Jimmy Mack, he's an experienced player. You don't need to get in the press. Let everybody else do the talking. Let the ball do the talking, and everybody else can start walking. Free Pug Show. We definitely need 2 wing-backs next month and maybe another striker. I'm going to put that video together of what we need to get in the playoffs and what we need for this team to start moving forward. It's the same thing in one video. It's coming. I'll answer that question. Great points. Free Pug Show, you're on your money today. Kent Alberta Rex says 2-0 Hull versus Moore. Kent, you're a cheeky bugger, man. That's funny as. Martin BQN, it will be an interesting month. Free Pug Show, it will be an interesting month. It really will. I tell you that for a fact. Guys, I tell you what, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to do the post game in the studio because we've got no view, but I got a feeling I know what's gone wrong with this video today. And I got a feeling there's a good chance I'll have that corrected for the next watch along. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you very much for being with me. Although there's no pretty face on the screen, I'm still looking at your pretty faces as I'm reading everything you say, and you've been brilliant again. The chat was amazing today. Really amazing. And every game, what you bring is gold. From the critique, which we're allowed to do, it's our team. And you in critique today were phenomenal. No one was slinging mud. Everybody was slinging facts. Everybody was bringing up genius points all the way through this horrible game of football tonight, today, this afternoon, wherever you be. But the critique was brilliant. I want to endorse to you, keep bringing that style of critique. It opens up Pandora's box for everything. But you tonight in the chat, absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. I don't think I've got a better crowd of football genius ever in my life around me. And I can listen to the pundits on TV. No, thank you. No, senor. No, senor. I'm not listening to on TV. Smoke and mirror, makeup, it's all BS. You guys, class, and on the money. So on the money. Free Puck Show, thanks as always. Martin BQN, still a great chat, Stevie. Thank you, Martin BQN. And roll on the Hornets. Yes, let's have them. Guys, shutting down right now. Going to go do the post game for people that haven't got to see what happens today, who want to know how bad this was. I'm going to let them know. But much love to you. Really, I've had a fantastic time. I always do. It's because of you. Go on with your day. And the next one's coming up with a pre-game. Watford on the weekend. Let's see what happens then. But we're looking for a big reaction is what I'd say. And I want to say thank you for being here so much. Much love.